lecture for the subject reading 102, and this is Abdullah Milhim talking to you. So lecture 6. In lecture 6 we'll start with unit 3, which is about the spirit of competition. If we translate in Arabic, we can say روح المنافسة, spirit of competition. Okay. So the fifth reading passage here is the sixth reading passage is the world's fastest woman. So in this passage we're going to talk about the world's fastest woman, أسرع مرأة في العالم. So the picture here is not relevant to the world's fastest woman, but this is the best picture I was able to find. So the new vocabulary for this passage, we have about 8, 10, 9, 10. We have about 12 new words. So the first word is beloved. Beloved. Beloved, we usually say that, for example, we say our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him. Our beloved Prophet. And beloved here comes from the word love. If we add be, beloved, it becomes a noun, which means al-mahbub, beloved. The second word here is brace, which is a noun, and brace is something that you attach to your leg or to your arm when you have an injury. The third, which is called da'ama in Arabic. The third word is glorious, which is an adjective that means ra'i'. The fourth word is hardship. In Arabic means mu'ana. Then we have medal, medaliyah, qualifying, tasfiyat, which means tasfiyat. Remarkable, again we can say remarkable means ra'i', and we can say glorious means ra'i'. They almost have the same meaning in Arabic. Severely, if you have a severe injury or a severe headache, it means that لديك صداع شديد. Severely here means بشدة. The next word is sprain. So when you fall on your leg, or when you play football or any kind of sport, and you got a sprained ankle, means that إن عندك إيش التواء. فsprain here means التواء. Swelling. When someone hits you or you fall on your head, you have a swelling on your head. If you fall on your head, you usually have a swelling on your head or in your arm or in your legs. So swelling here means tawarrum. Triumph. The second word is triumph. Triumph means intisarat, but not just intisarat. It means continuous, winning, continuous winning. انتصارات متتالية. Victorious أيضا بمعنى انتصار. When you are victorious, when you for example play Champions League or play a final game in football, basketball, whatever sport, and you win, we call you victorious. Okay, you are victorious in this game. We finished from the new words. We have new words with definitions. So the first word is the 100-meter event. It's a foot race of a short distance. سباق ايش؟ سباق جري 100 متر أو سباق سرعة 100 متر. To top off means to accomplish a goal, إنك تحقق هدف in a way that exceeds the minimum requirements. Okay, إنك تحقق هدف أو تحقق أهداف بالإضافة إلى الأهداف السابقة. To top off. The third word, الكلمة الثالثة, the anchor leg, a position on a relay race. The anchor leg يعتبر جزء من سباق الريلي ريس. الريلي ريس هو سباق تكون فيه 4 لعيبة من نفس الفريق. One runs with, for example, with kind of a piece of paper, and when he finishes his line, he he give it to the next person, and the next person runs, and etc. until they finish the race. This is the position, the anchor leg. The fourth word is a relay race, a race in which runners pass a baton to another runner who continues the race. As I explained, so this relay race is usually a race consists of a team, and each team have 4 players. The first player runs holding a baton or a piece of paper or whatever, and when he reaches to the point, to his final point, he give it to his partner in the race, etc. until they finish the race. So this is a relay race. Okay, now we will start with the reading passage, and again I will read the first passage slowly, then I'll read it for a second time, but I will do it quickly. Okay. Perhaps no Olympic champion had greater childhood hardships than Wilma رودولف. ربما في بطولة الأولمبيات ما في طفل كانت طفولته مليئة بالمعاناة مثل إيش ويلما رودولف. When she was very young, عندما كانت إيش very young صغيرة جدا, Wilma had to walk with a brace on her left leg until she was 11 years old. لما كانت إيش في سن صغيرة كانت تلبس دعامة on her left leg في إيش قدمها اليسرى حتى وصلت سن 11 years old. 9 years later, she would win 3 gold medals at the 1960 Rome Olympics, becoming one of America's most beloved athletes. Okay, بعد 9 سنوات she would win 3 golden medals. فازت ب3 ميداليات ذهبية. When in the 1960 Rome Olympics, في أولمبياد 1960 في روم, she won 3 golden medals. Okay, but Wilma's triumph, انتصارات ويلما المتكررة in Rome, did not begin well. لم تكن بدايتها جيدة انتصارات ويلما. The day before her qualifying race in the 100-meter event, she tripped over a water pipe and severely sprained her ankle. Okay, so في قبل تصفيات 100 متر, سباق 100 متر, she tripped over a pipe. Okay, she fell over a pipe and severely sprained her ankle. But that night, لكن في تلك الليلة اللي إيش جاها الالتواء, the swelling went down. التورم إيش خف. Wilma would make it to the starting line, but she had to keep her ankle taped throughout the Olympics. Despite the injury, بالرغم من الإصابة, Rodolphe won the gold medal in the 100-meter race. Even more remarkable, بالإضافة على فوزها بالميدالية الذهبية في سباق 100 متر, she won another in the 200 meters. فازت بقلادة ثانية, ميدالية ثانية في سباق 200 متر. Then to top of her glorious day, لتضيف المزيد في يومها الناجح, يومها المليء بالانتصارات, Wilma ran the anchor leg on the victorious 410 relay team. Rodolphe became the star of the 1960 Olympic Games, as newspapers all over the world called her the fastest woman in the world. Okay, this is the end of the reading passage. I will read the passage again, but I'll do it quickly. Perhaps no Olympic champion had greater childhood hardships than Wilma Rodolphe. When she was very young, Wilma had to walk with a brace on her left leg until she was 11 years old. 9 years later, she would win 3 gold medals at the 1960 Rome Olympics, becoming one of America's most beloved athletes. But Wilma's triumph in Rome did not begin well. The day before her qualifying race in the 100-meter event, she tripped over a water pipe and severely sprained her ankle. But that night, the swelling went down. Wilma would make it to the starting line, but she had to keep her ankle taped throughout the Olympics. Despite the injury, Rodolphe won the gold medal in the 100-meter race. Even more remarkable, she won another in the 200 meters. Then, to top off her glorious day, Wilma ran the anchor leg on victorious 410 relay race, relay team. Rodolphe became the star of the 1960 Olympic Games, as newspapers all over the world called her the fastest woman in the world. Okay, so we finish the reading passage. We go to the comprehension questions. الأسئلة. The first question is, what happened the day before Rodolphe's first event and the Olympics? شو اللي حصل قبل ايش اليوم يوم المسابقة في الأولمبيكس؟ أول سباق شاركت فيه رودولف أو ويلما. شو اللي حصل لها قبل السباق؟ If we go back to the passage, if we go back to the passage in the second paragraph, Wilma's triumph in Rome did not begin well. The day before her qualifying race in the 100-meter event. Now we will have the answer. She tripped over a water pipe and severely sprained her ankle. So this answers question number 1. She tripped over a water pipe and severely sprained her ankle. Okay. The second question is, for which 3 events did Rodolphe win gold medals at the 1960 Olympics? So she won 3 gold medals. What are the races that she won the gold medals in? If we go back to the first or the second passage, the third passage. Despite the injury, Rodolphe won the gold medal in the 100-meter race. So the first race is the 100-meter race. The second race is even more remarkable. She won another in the 200-meter race. So the first one is the 100-meter race. The second one is the 200-meter race. And the third race is the anchor leg, or the relay team race. So the first race, to answer question number 2, we can say the 100-meter race, the 200-meter race, and the anchor leg race. Okay, now multiple choice questions. We have 3 multiple choice questions. The first one is, the first race that Wilma participated in the 1960 Olympics is, so ما هو السباق اللي شاركت فيه ويلما؟ السباق الأول اللي شاركت فيه ويلما في أولمبياد 1960. If we go back to the passage, the paragraph 2. So the day before her qualifying race in the 100-meter event. فالسباق الأول اللي شاركت فيه في أولمبياد 1960 يعتبر ال 100-meter race. So the answer for number 1 is A, 100-meter race, A. Number 2, the 1960 Olympic Games happened in أولمبياد 1960 حدثت في A, برشلونة, B, New York, C, Rome, or D, Milan. If we go back to the passage, if you go at the end of paragraph 1, لما نروح لنهاية paragraph 1, the 1960 Rome Olympics. The 1960 Rome Olympics. So That means that the 1960 Olympics happened in Rome. So the answer for number 2 is C, Rome. Number 3, Wilma won in the 1960 Olympics. So you have to complete this sentence. Did she win 2 gold medals? A, or B, 3 silver medals, or C, 3 gold medals, or D, 4 gold medals? We said when we answered question 1 in the comprehension questions, when we answered question number 2 in the comprehension question, we said that she did 3 races: the 100 meter, 200 meter, the anchor leg, and she won 3 gold medals in all of these races. So that means that the answer for number 3, Wilma won 3 gold medals. The answer is C. The answer is C. Thank you very much. This is the end of our lecture.